Hey guys, in case you guys didn't know, I actually hosted one of the greatest and the best YuGiTuber King of Speed Duel tournament ever to celebrate the release of the Speed Duel GX Duel Academy box. Hello Yu-Gi-Oh players, fans, and speed duelists. If you guys haven't watched our full live stream of the event of the tournament yet, then be sure to go check it out right now. We got lots of your favorite content creators clashing against each other for the epic King of Speed Duel champion title. I'll leave a link on the top right corner and in the description box down below, so you guys head on over to show your support and see who actually takes the championship title home this time. Now let's show you guys all of the deck lists of our legendary duelists who participated in the tournament. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. I mentioned that earlier, but yes, we're going to get started with the deck profiles of our contestants, of our legendary duelists for today. And once again, like we promised from our stream, we have Curseof right here with me today. If you guys don't know who Curseof is, he is a Speed Duel expert. Curseof.
Expert. Expert. Let's go.
Curseof, can you please introduce yourself to the community and the audience, please?
Hey guys, so as Avault just said, my name's Curseof, and I have my own channel over called Curseof YuGiTuber, and it is basically completely Speed Duel focused. All I do is Speed Duel stuff, whether it's competitive deck profiles or meta discussions. I like to focus around the game, the format, and what's good and what's not so good. So if you're interested,
yep, Curseof's got lots of amazing content. I watch his videos all the time as well to get some inspiration. So link to his channel will be in the description box down below. You guys definitely be sure to check him out as well. So Curseof, today what we're going to do is we're going to go through all the 8 deck profiles of our contestants. How exciting does that sound?
It sounds super exciting, man. I cannot wait to see what everyone brought. It is... Whew.
Yep. So as you guys might know, we hosted that tournament. We were Curseof was co-commentating along with me as a co-host. If you guys haven't seen it yet, be sure to check that live stream of the full coverage tournament. But right here today, you guys want to see the deck profiles, right? Of what the juicy spices that our legendary duelists came up with for the tournament. So let's get right into it first. Let's start off with MBT right here, where he was playing the as Alexis Rhodes and playing Cyber Angels. So far, yeah, I'll just head off first, Curseof, if you don't mind. I'll just give you my sort of like impressions. It looks very standard, really. That's the first picture I see. Very standard deck profile. You have the 3 copies of Izana, 3 copies of Ben 10, 3 copies of Ada 10 as well. And then you have a bunch of staples and sort of running the core engine. Extra deck, MBT knows his stuff. He plays an extra deck to conceal his identity to his opponents, which I've been telling all my viewers every now and again, to always have an extra deck, even though you're not planning to use it. Side deck is a little bit interesting, but yeah, that's it for me. What do you think, Curseof?
Interesting to opt for 22 cards instead of the standard 20. But if you guys don't know what Machine Angel Ascension does, basically you pitch a spell to search for either the ritual spell or the ritual monster. So that's probably why he is opting for more spell cards than you would standardly see, and also not 3 copies of Senju. But overall, like Avault said, very, very standard. You see in the side deck, he has like the extra copy of Warrior Lady and the extra copy of Senju if he wants more searching. But yeah, just staples and CAs, literally one of the best decks in the box.
Yeah, I know, like, this deck is going to be really, really strong, really, really hyped, doing very well and with a lot of success. And yeah, really good point in Curseof with the whole having more spells so that you can proc your skills more consistently, and I really like that. But that goes for the MBT's deck list right here, very standard. Let's move on to the next one right here. So the next one we have is Milano the Duelist, and he's got Axel Brody with Volcanics right here. One of the other second most. Would you say this is more hyped, or would the Cyber Angels be more hyped, Curseof?
I think Cyber Angels are definitely stronger than Volcanics, but personally I prefer Volcanics, maybe just a little bit.
Okay, we can be best friends because I kind of agree, because Volcanic Doomfire looks really cool in my opinion.
Oh, he's so cool, man. And we can actually summon him consistently now.
Yes, exactly. So with the skill of Blaze Accelerator deployment, you turn your Blaze Accelerators into Tri-Blaze Accelerators, and you can use it twice per duel. Basically meaning that you don't have to play Tri-Blaze Accelerator, because the whole point of playing it anyways is so that you can bring up your Doomfire. So we can see pretty standard, he's got the Doomfire and the Volcanic package, playing the best cards right here. Volcanic Rocket, and then of course DD Warrior Lady, and we're going to be seeing this card in every single deck and a lot.
Literally.
And yeah, well, best card of the format, right? And then we have Floodgate as well, and then pretty interesting Reinforcement of the Army, trying to dig into those DD Warrior Ladies ASAP. Only one Cosmic Cyclone and then only one Wall of D right here. Volcanic Shell at 3, and Milano is not as smart as MBT apparently, because he didn't have an extra deck. So hey, shame. Anyways, just kidding.
It is a shame. It is a shame. Not as smart.
Yeah, I expected more from Milano the Duelist, but that's okay anyway. So we got the Koichi on the side deck, which is really interesting. Sphere, Night Beams, my favorite card, my favorite back row removal card. We got a Jar of Avarice, and then Wall of D as well. So yeah, what do you think, Curseof?
Just going back to the side deck for a second, I gotta say Night Beam's a really good pick for this format, for this sealed format, because you see lots of cards like Wall of D, like Floodgate Trap Hole. You don't need to worry about your opponent playing around Night Beam, because you're basically guaranteed to actually pop it.
For sure.
Of course, if you're going up against Volcanics, which Milano didn't have to worry about, Cosmic is a good card to have access to.
For sure. And just a friendly reminder, guys, Curseof brought out a really good point for this so-called sealed format. It's not exactly just sealed and play the decks, but you know, the contestants are allowed to actually use 3 copies of every single card inside the GX box and build their decks in their own way. And it's really helpful for you guys who are newly getting into the game, because that way you just buy 3 boxes and you're ready to go. So these are really good starter and sort of starter deck profiles to help you guys help you educate and get into the game and learn how to deck build, and it's gonna be useful. So give us a like and subscribe for more.
Yeah, and I just want to say too that like some people coming in might be thinking, oh, this is just like a 3-box deck, it can't be that good. I can genuinely promise you guys that the last 2 decks that you've seen, just these 2 already, can actually win you matches in constructed,
for sure,
which is crazy. It's a really good box.
It really is. All right, let's move on to the next one. So next one right here, we have MoodTrapper, who is playing the Ojamas. Now, just a quick shout out to MoodTrapper. He was a quick substitute for Cyberknight. Cyberknight wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, due to family issues, but that's okay. We wish him the best no matter what. But kudos and definitely huge shout out to MoodTrapper for being able to make it in the last minute. And he is playing the Ojama deck right here. Very interesting, very standard, honestly, right off the bat from what I see. Nothing too particular and special, but what are your sort of viewpoints, Curseof?
Interesting to not opt for triple blue, just where it searches out your entire deck.
True.
And along with that, I'm just sad they didn't go the Armed Dragon route.
oh yeah, that is true. Like Ojama match and the Armed Dragon combination is definitely a really good one. Just so you guys know, this is a little bit of a sneak peek, so we're going to be doing a deck profile for that on my channel for sure, 100%. Curseof, are you going to do a deck profile for yourself as well for that?
Oh, I am. I already have one all made up and planned, man.
Good job, good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for those on both our channels. We have our own exclusive builds. So, but yeah, that's Ojama's it. Very standard, very basic right here. Nothing too special really. Next we have Neshy. This one I'm super excited to talk about.
Me too.
As you guys may know, Neshy is the Crystal Beast Master. He is the Crystal Beast Duelist in the whole Yu-Gi-Oh community, and he is an innovator next level in making this deck profile work. But first off, he uses Crystal Transcendence, which would be basically the best skill for Crystal Beast 100%. Opted in for 3 Rainbow Dragons for consistency. And then you have the standard Crystal Beast package where you definitely have to have 3 Pegasus and a rare value Great Pot of Greed card for the deck, 1 Book of Moon and 1 Cyclone, and then the Conclaves right here. And then we of course have Rainbow Over Dragon, and then his side deck right here. So what are your thoughts again, Curseof?
Well, I haven't seen any of these decks, and I was shocked to see triple Rainbow Dragon. I was not expecting him to be on 3. I thought like maybe 1 as like a splash, play all the names, then play more of like the good Crystal Beast cards.
Yeah.
But no, Neshy went hard on Rainbow Dragon Turbo.
Yeah. It was really cool. And the other thing I noticed that was like really strange to me, or not strange, but like really interesting, is that there was no Crystal Raigeki. I personally feel that card is really good in this deck. And
I think so too.
yeah, and he has no intentions playing this, and we have no idea why. But if you guys want to find out more details why, we actually did an interview with Neshy during the live stream asking him about how he built this deck, and he gave us really good insightful insights and analysis and while he was deck building this. So once again, you guys, if you want to see his full explanation of how he came up with this build, this masterpiece, be sure to watch the live stream because he basically gave us all the info. But that's Crystal Beast right here, and let's move on to the next deck. Right here we have Rook, you know, the face of the Speed Duel community, and he is playing Ancient Gears. And the first thing I already know is he does not have cards in his extra deck. I expected more.
Letting us down already, Rook. Come on, man.
He's letting us down right already. But Middle Age Mechs is what he decided to go for as Dr. Crowler. 100%, I would always be going for the skill. This skill was extremely good in Duel Links. I don't know if you played Duel Links Curseof during this time, but you know, Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon was available along with this, and it was crazy. Anyways, I digress. But we got the Ancient Gear Golems. Toon Ancient Gear Golem is a really, really good choice, I personally say. You know, you can basically do the double cyclone with Gear Town combo right here very easily to bring this guy out, and because it cannot be special summon restrictions, so it can be brought out very easily. But the only downside is just you can't attack the same turn when it is summoned. And yeah, and then we got the Knight. Really interesting again, you know, DD Warrior Lady. Actually, that's not really.
There she is.
Yeah. But this one's interesting. Cyber Phoenix was definitely a very interesting tech right here, which I noticed. And then we have the side deck at the bottom right here with a couple more Ancient Gear stuff. And then we have the Straight Flush, which is probably a really nice clutch card. But yeah.
I actually really like the Cyber Phoenix tech because, as you guys know, all of his boss monsters are going to be machines, and Cyber Phoenix is going to stop them from being targeted by spells. And there's one very popular spell card that is a staple in the box, and that's Book of Moon. So if he gets out that Ancient Gear Golem by using his skill card, which he can actually do really easily, and if he has Cyber Phoenix already set up, then they're not stopping him. He's hitting them for at least 3k.
Yeah. And the other surprising thing is that Rook didn't opt in to play any Book of Moons in his own deck either. So
no.
Hey, maybe Ancient Gear is just that strong and he's not worried about it really, right? And he's able to bring it out. But yeah, that's basically Ancient Gears right here, and let's move on to the next. So next we got our favorite hero player, Spanko. He represented Jaden right here. Here goes something, and yeah, that's the best skill you can really play.
Here goes something.
Yeah, here goes something. So it looks like he opted in for a Flame Wingman focus sort of build with the Bistinatrix and Avion. Very interesting Cyber Dragon package that he's got here going. One DD Warrior Lady, and I think he has a lot of spells going on. You know, lots of spells trying to dig into his polymerizations, lots of searching. So his key win condition is clearly focused all around Here Goes Something, trying to bring out that Flame Wingman, swing into all their monsters, and deal a lot of damage right here. And we got a really interesting side deck choice of Skyscraper, which is very iconic, and a very interesting card, which I think is actually very underrated, and not many people are talking about currently, which is Memory Loss as well. So yeah, what are your implications?
I'm very interested that he didn't opt to go the Sparkman route, especially since we did get our first fusion substitute in the GX box, so he didn't need to play like Blade Edge, for example. He could have just played triple Sparkman, triple fusion substitute, and then just the good cards that he's playing. But he likes Flame Wingman. I guess it is iconic.
And he did it for the fans. Really cool. He did it for you guys right there, and he sacrificed a more a different build. But this is just as spicy. But yeah, I personally agree with Curseof. I think the Sparkman build may have been the better way to go if to be a bit more stronger because Plasma Vice is much more stronger when it comes to attack points. With combinating with Here Goes Something, it can bring that Plasma Vice all the way to 3,400 attack. So
I think it gets over like every other boss monster in the format.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, that's Spanko's build, and let's move on to the next. Right here we got the other side of the heroes, the antagonist, where we have TrueChampionSteven, who is a DigiTuber special guest to sort of bring on board right here to play, and he's playing Destiny Heroes as Aster Phoenix. So the skill he opted in is looking into the future. Most likely the idea that he's sort of trying to get over with is to, search through cards, plan his moves ahead of time. And it definitely makes sense. This build looks very, very solid because the whole idea is to bring out Destiny and Dragoon. And this card is absolutely insane, incredibly powerful. And he made some insanely clutch plays in some of his games. So be sure to check out the extra matches as well as a live stream for some of those, because we did cover that as well. And you want to see this in action because it was crazy, crazy.
Sure.
But yeah, Curseof, your take on it then.
I love this, actually. I really love this. This is literally poor man's Dragoon Turbo. Doesn't have Fusion Party, so it's just like all the draw monsters and draw cards he can get. Triple Plasma, Triple Dogma, and then 5 copies of Polymerization.
Basically, right? With Fusion Stage, digging as fast as possible, that's his priority, basically. But yeah, and inside that we got the DD Warrior Lady, which also isn't, really good card in the main deck, honestly. Maybe he just decided to use this for like spot removals here and there, and then Cosmic Cyclones for back row dealings. But yeah, that's Destiny Heroes. Let's go on next. So the last one right here, we have Watt007, who opted in. Actually, he had the choice to play Zane, and there's actually 2 pathways you can take for Zane. You can actually play the Forbidden Cyber Style technique, which focuses more on Cyber Dragon, but as you guys can see here on the screen, he actually opted in for the Cyberdarks instead. And with that being said, we also saw some really spicy plays by him in the live stream. So once again, guys, you gotta check it out. You're missing out on a lot of hype.
You're really missing out.
Yeah, you really are. We're not kidding here. But yeah, Cyberdarks, really cool archetype. Right here, he's got all the essential cards that he needs. Exploder Dragon as the equipped target for Dragon, Cyberdark Impact, Cosmic Cyclone with back row removal. He actually opted in for Memory Loss as the main deck card, which probably did turn out and worked out very well right here. And then of course his extra deck entirely, and this is the extra spice of the Rainbow Over Dragon. You guys got to see it in action once again, but see how it works. Truly. But yeah, Curseof, what do you think?
I do want to say one thing I'm very interested in is the fact that he only opted for 1 Future Fusion. I think Future Fusion is so good in this deck because it dumps all your materials and sets you up for the Cyberdark spell that I can't remember the name of. I think it's Impact.
This one, right? Cyberdark Impact?
Yes.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah, now you brought out a good point. I would even opt it for another Future Fusion. At least 2 or 3, right? Even 2 is 2 seems to be a much more comfortable number to be around. So it definitely, that definitely works much better in this deck. And Future Fusion is known to be a bit slow, but in this particular build, it will work out much nicer too.
Yeah, but overall, I think it's pretty standard and pretty solid. I like taking advantage of Exploder Dragon.
Yeah, Exploder Dragon OP. Alright then, so that wraps up for all the 8 decks that we got here for all of you guys today. If you guys want to see the full list, we have a link to the YuGiTuber Omega server with the whole forum in the description box down below as well. Definitely check that out so you guys can access the list and use it for resources. Once again, thank you so much, Curseof, for hopping in on today with me to do this quick recording and sort of do the deck list. How do you feel overall after looking at all the deck lists, Curseof?
Honestly, I love all the builds. I know a lot of testing went into this from basically every single member of this tournament, and you can really see it when you look at the deck list. Really cool decks. And once again, for anyone new getting into the format, these decks are actually playable in Constructed. It's shocking, but it's true. Come join Speed Duels if you're not already.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Like Curseof said, there's been lots of hype on GX Box. I'm hoping that this has brought in a lot of new players or even returning Yu-Gi-Oh players into the game, which is really nice. But yeah, one last thing again, guys. I know we've been saying it and we've been on you for the whole video, but watch that live stream. Watch the whole coverage, and you will get to see these awesome decks in action and how these 8 legendary duelists face off against each other and see who takes home the champion title for this year. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. We're gonna have some more feature extra matches and extra round videos coming up real soon, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you guys next time. And this is Vault signing out.
Peace.